Nick Cannon, let's talk about it. OMG. Hey guys, I'm your girl Cookie Effect. Welcome to another episode of the Cookie Effect podcast. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy this conversation. Now, the topic of the day is Nick Cannon. Some of you may know Nick Cannon. He was a teenage actor. He is a comedian. He hosts his own show called Wild and Out, and he also hosts Americans Got Talent. He also hosts Lip Sync Battle, and The Masked Singer. Nick Cannon is a really big deal when it comes to the entertainment world, presenting, hosting shows, and he is a big deal when it comes to young black moguls out there in the industry. Okay, he's a big deal. And a lot of the corporate side of entertainment world, they love him, like American Idol, Americans Got Talent, The Masked Singer. That's more, that's more posh. I don't know the right word, but everyone's so sensitive these days. So that's more posh. So he really, a lot of people like him. Now, Nick Cannon, brother Nick Cannon, no offense to Nick. I admire Nick Cannon. He's a great businessman. He's a black king. He is a father. He was a husband. He was once married to Mariah Carey. Yes, the Mariah Carey. She was older than him. He was a young toy boy, but they were married for a very long time, and they had two beautiful children. They had twins. Okay, he had twins with Mariah. Those were his first, kids. Now, I believe that was between 2008 to 2016, something like that. And they broke up, they divorced, and since then to now, Nick Cannon is a father of 7 children. Yep. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5, 7 kids. Yes. Right up until last week, he had his 7th baby, if I'm not mistaken, last week, the start of last week. Nick Cannon had his 7th baby by 4 different women. 7 children by 4 different women. And the thing that got me in this situation, because trust me, kids are a blessing. Kids are definitely a blessing. Congratulations to Nick Cannon. He is a good father. He definitely is a good father. There's never been complaints about Nick Cannon not taking care of his kids. But the reason I chose to want to talk about this is the social issues that arise from what I've seen with Nick's situation. I found out that Nick Cannon had 4 children in the last 6 months. You guys, listen to that. 4 children in the last 6 months with different women. You guys, everyone on social media pretty much has been shocked. But at the same time, I'm reading the comments and people are praising Nick Cannon. People are saying, "You're the man, Nick. Oh my God, Nick. Wow, Nick, you is a king. Congratulations, this and that." It's been more positives than negatives. And I was taken aback by that. Not that I feel he should get any negative. I don't believe what a man does or what decision a man makes for his life. I don't feel anyone should tell a grown human being what to do and what not to do. I don't believe that's right. People should mind their business. But unfortunately, society has made it to where life ain't fair. Things, there's injustice, there's prejudice, there's all kinds of bad things that shouldn't be happening, but it's happening, and that's why we got to talk about it. So for me, I'm reading all these comments, they're bigging him up. He is, in fact, being admired and praised for having 7 children with probably 4 different mothers, I think. Don't quote me, allegedly. 4 different mothers. And the last 4 kids he had them in the last 6 months. Can you guys deep this for a second? All these women were pregnant not too long after each other. In the last 6 months, he had kids. In the last 2 months, he had a baby and then had another baby. Where they do that at? Now, what got me was because I could relate. Not that I have 7 children, but I do have multiple children's fathers. I have 3 kids with 3 different fathers. And trust me, I did not get all the praise that Nick Cannon is getting right now. In fact, I was looked down upon. I get snide remarks about my children all having different dads. I've had people question why they look different. I've had people question me and look at me and just in a pathetic way. Yo, I know a lot of women can relate to this. A lot of women who have multiple baby fathers can relate to this. There is a stigma that is put on women who have multiple kids by different dads. It's bad enough you a woman and being a single mother. You get a whole load of negatives, portrayal put on you because you're a single mother. Just being a single mother alone. A man picking up and leaving you with responsibilities. And you get, within society, you get looked down upon. Now let's take it up a notch. You're a single mom and you have multiple babies' fathers. You have more than one child's father. It could be 2, it could be 3. How dare you even have 7? Oh, geez. They will stone you to death. You'd be condemned as a woman. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. I felt it. And I only have 3. So for me, my question really is, why is it okay and why do men get praised for having multiple babies everywhere with multiple different women? And if a woman does that, she gets looked at as a Jezebel, as a hoe, as a prostitute, as a good for nothing woman, as a loose woman. But a man gets praised? I don't understand. Life is so unfair. And I feel like Nick Cannon, as much as, nobody can tell you what to do, sir, with your life, with your sperm, with your everything. I believe Nick Cannon is a great father. I believe Nick Cannon is successful enough to where he can take care of his children. He can have 7 more, and I believe he would be able to take care of the children and their mothers. I believe that. And kudos to him. That's what he should be getting praised for. He should not be getting praised for just being able to go and procreate everywhere, regardless of the women's feelings. I mean, I don't know if the women agreed to these terms and conditions, but me being a woman, I don't know another woman who would just be okay with her man just having kids everywhere. 4 kids in the last 6 months. I believe one of those kids were twins. And then 2 others by another 2 women. Like, how does that happen? And these women don't feel a thing. They're okay with it. Unless it's a business arrangement, then that's fair enough. Who am I to judge? I can't even say anything. Fine, do you. If it was a business deal, everyone agreed to the terms and conditions, people gonna get paid, and, it is what it is allegedly. Fair enough. But if it's not a business deal and he genuinely loves all these women and dating all these women, I feel like there should be a sense of, I don't know, like, you gotta feel for a woman. Let one woman enjoy their baby before another one drops her baby. No offense. It's like precious. It's a precious time when a woman has her baby. She feels special. She feels loved. She's produced this child that she shares with you. She's elated. She's happy. And then, boom, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, another one of your girls have had a baby. Then all the focus leaves my baby and it goes to the other baby. Rightfully so, but it's not fair though. You are robbing these women of precious moments of their lives with their kids to be outshined by another woman having your child with you there. No, I don't understand. Like, there should be, just because you can shoot up the shop doesn't mean you should shoot up the shop. Have some sort of class, some sort of, this goes back to men being praised. When men get praised for bad behavior, they feel it's okay to go ahead and do it. But what about those young boys looking up to Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon has a lot of followings from young black boys, young white boys, young Korean boys. Nick Cannon is the big brother they all want to have, especially with the show Wild 'N Out. Especially with that show. He even has a baby mother who is part of the show. Mixing business with pleasure? Come on. Come on. So at the end of the day, what about those young boys who don't have Nick Cannon's money, who don't have Nick Cannon's status, who are just broke, don't have a job, but they look up to Nick Cannon and they see how Nick Cannon is getting praised for having so many beautiful women just have babies for him all over the place, and he's the man, and all these women are okay with it, and everything is good. What perception are you putting out there? That it's okay for a man to go and do that. But see, in the real world, you'll be hurting women for real. These men will be hurting real life women, struggling to take care of 7 kids, working at McDonald's, or not even having a job. How are you going to do that? In real life, the women are going to argue. In real life, the women are going to fuss. In real life, you're not going to be able to spread yourself so thin. You don't have a private jet to go from A, B, C, D, E. So I feel like my thing is, why isn't it okay for a woman to be praised the same way a man is looked at? Why don't us women with multiple baby fathers get looked at the same? Why do we get looked at as dirt, as trash? No other man is going to touch you. No other man's going to accept you. You are used goods because you have multiple baby fathers. No other man's going to put up with that. Believe you me, these are things I have heard about myself. How do you think it makes a woman feel while she's still struggling to take care of her kids, while the man is out there procreating? It hurts. It's triggering. It's triggering. And I feel like people with power, people with status, like Nick Cannon, have a responsibility to young people to either speak on the reason he's doing this, because there might be a valid reason, who knows, respectfully, or just explain himself so that nobody gets it misconstrued and the young people watching him learn something or have a better understanding of what he's doing. But just not saying anything and just having babies all over the place and people just adoring you and just commending you and praising you. Yeah, there are the jokes and stuff, but it's not more than the praise and the congratulations. He is the man. I don't hear people talking much about the women. Nick Cannon gets all the praise. He's the man. Oh, yeah, go. That makes you a man. That makes you a king. I don't know, y'all. So please help me out. Why is it that a man can have multiple women, as much kids as he wants, and he gets praised, and a woman does the same, not even as much, and she gets beat down, she gets looked down upon? Why don't we keep the same energy for women? After all, a woman carries the child for 9 months. A woman doesn't just choose to have multiple baby fathers. I didn't. I fell in love. They didn't love me back. They left me. I moved on. The same thing happened. Maybe that's maybe that's my life. Unlucky in love. Okay. But that doesn't make me a used up woman, a bad woman. That doesn't make it okay for people to look down on me, because my kids are my world and I love all three of them from all three of their different dads. I would not change them for the world. And my love is evenly spread amongst my children, equally, because they're mine. They came from me. So I feel like if you're listening to this, please, y'all, start respecting women. Start keeping the same energy for men and women, and start holding people accountable. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And I feel like, I'm not saying Nick Cannon is wrong for having multiple women and multiple babies. That's his business. But I feel like at the end of the day, he should speak up as well, because there are women who get bashed, who get looked down upon for doing exactly what he does. So at the end of the day, he should understand that and also be aware of the young men who are not in his status, who are looking up to him, who want to be like him. But at the end of the day, if they do that, their consequences is completely different to what Nick Cannon's consequences are. So I think for the betterment of our young kids, let's educate them the right way, and let's be really role models and do things the right way. What happened to love? What happened to teaching our kids to be with one person? What happened to encouraging marriage, relationships, staying together, working through stuff? Not just, I'm here, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there, because you can. What happened to those, what happened to those types of conversations? That's what I want to talk about. Family sticking together. That's all I'm about, man. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. Please comment down below. Let me know your feedback. Let me know what you think. Please, men, I encourage you to join in the conversation because I love hearing your opinions too. Women, of course, will always have something to say. Thank you all so much for listening to my podcast. I hope it resonates with you in a good way, and I hope you guys can take something good out of it. Have a great week, you guys. Till next time, please follow me on Instagram. It's at Cookie Effect Podcast. Follow me there. You can find out a bit more about myself and what else I'm getting up to. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. I love you guys. I'm your girl, Cookie, Miss Capricorn, Miss Tell It Like It Is, Cookie Crew. Peace.